Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, he's the new kid on the comedy block, and with only 4 years on the scene, he's already a regular at the Cape Town Comedy Club. And this year, he is on the bill for the Cape Town Funny Festival at the Baxter Theatre. Joining us in the loft is Justin Ray Stoffels.
Hello, Jeannie, how are you?
Welcome.
Well,
so wonderful to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So good to have you. Now, I want to get to know you a little bit more because, I mean, in just 4 short years, you've done so exceptionally well. Tell us about young Justin. You're from Greyton. You grew up in Greyton.
Yes. I'm from Greyton, which is also, if I want to tell people where I'm from, they won't know where Greyton is.
Yeah.
So I normally mention Khoikhoi, you know, the idol singer. She's from Grabouw, or the apple farms, you know, apple and wine farmlands. So I'm from Greyton, which is just 2 hours from outside of Cape Town.
Exactly.
But it's a small town, and not a lot is going on there at the moment. So.
But the beauty about Greyton is a lot of people haven't heard of it, but those that do know about Greyton because it is magnificent. It's the most beautiful little town.
Yes, it's a beautiful town because, and I was just saying to someone else, I don't know why I moved to Cape Town, because it's so peaceful there. There's no traffic, no golden arrow, no Wynberg or nothing like that. You just walk to wherever you want, you know.
Exactly.
So it's untouched. It's just beauty.
Yeah, it is great. So when you were younger, when you were a young boy and you thought, oh, when I grow up, I'm going to be, what was your answer?
I've always been creative in terms of writing, sketching, dancing, performing on stage. I've always been the performer, entertainer type. But I never knew it was going to be comedy. Until like 4 years back, I was working at a restaurant, but the theme for the restaurant, the name of the restaurant is called The Missing Sock. So your uniform is you wear like odd socks to the job. You mustn't have the same socks, matching socks on.
Okay.
So from working at that restaurant, and it wasn't the best restaurant always, you know, because they focused more on the entertaining side than the food side. Yeah. So we didn't have the best chefs in the kitchen, so the people had to wait like 40 minutes, an hour for their food. And then it was my job to keep them busy, just keep them there, make all the jokes. Where you from? What's your name? Why do you speak like that? You know, all the...
But listen, you obviously did really well at the Missing Sock. If I stand corrected, the Missing Sock is in the UK, and you actually received quite a bit of media attention from working there. Well, explain what happened with your Missing Sock.
I used to be the graphic designer at the Missing Sock as well. So I did graphic designing. I designed like the logos and stuff there as well. So not just as barman or waiter, I did graphic design, and I was in the kitchen as well. Yeah. So I got. And when I work as a waiter, people always come back to the restaurant and give you compliments. Where's that friendly guy? They never compliment the food. It's always, where's the friendly guy? I know you got nice omelets, but where's the friendly guy? Okay. So they're always looking for the entertaining guy. And, and that's where I realized I'm a people's person as well. So that's where it started for me. Okay, I'm a people's person. I have the same energy as Eddie Murphy on stage, off stage. So why not go for it? Why not?
Well, I want to actually have a look and see what you are like on stage. So, you're going to be performing at the Funny Festival.
Yes.
And we went along to go and have a look and see just how good our Greyton Freddie Murphy is.
Hello! How are you guys? But I love you Mixers playing now, a.k.a. 1,000 Ways to Die. You can't even meditate to Mixers playing level. You have to meditate with one eye open. You can't even have an out-of-body experience in Mixers playing. Because if you come back, your body will be gone. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters?
It was a great show from start to finish. It was cool to see Justin Ray do his stuff. There's always good advice for up-and-coming comedians trying to get into stand-up comedy. It's just make yourself known. We've got pretty good infrastructure all over the country for young comedians who want to break into the business.
Discovering top South African comedians is a bit of an overstatement as such. You know, by virtue of having this festival since 1997, a lot of comics have come through the festival and don't get the opportunity usually to play such a big audience, which makes you better anyway, firstly. Secondly is that Justin sent me, I didn't know Justin beforehand, he sent me a tape of his. It was really poor quality, and I couldn't understand what he was saying, but I was really impressed with the audience response. And I phoned Kurt Schoenrood at the Cape Town Comedy Club, and I said, do me a favor, I like what this guy does. He says, you know, he's a name for the future. He says, can you put him on for me? And he did do. And I was blown away. I was blown away with his audience, with the response from the audience. I know that the rest of his material in this, he will develop as he goes along, but there's certainly a lot of potential there.
Longevity in this business, I think for me, from my own perspective, I wake up every morning and I look in the mirror and I realize why I'm still here, because you know, I've just been blessed with these amazing looks and then phenomenal talent. And when you put the two together, you're just going to last forever. My words for Justin as a newcomer would be he must try and break up with his girlfriend really soon, because he's clearly going to do well and he's going to make money. The relationship will have many problems, so he should leave her now.
Now. That was so lovely. I mean, what do you feel when you see such amazing top-level performance?
That's actually crazy for me, because I wasn't supposed to be on the Jive Funny Festival lineup. I wasn't supposed to be there at all. It's like Eddie said, I just sent him like a 2-minute clip, poor quality, in an underground club where I did comedy. And the response was, I've always had some great responses from the audience. But, you know, that night he was there, I was just performing, you know.
Well, let's discuss Eddie Khoikhoi, because he's the most amazing guy. And you actually say he's responsible for your career, basically.
Yeah.
So did you just hear his name and think, let me just send him a demo tape, or...?
Yeah, that's the thing. Cape Town comedians, we all know each other. You know, like underground comedians know the big names. Yeah. So you always listen to the big names and they always talk about Eddie Khoikhoi. I performed for Eddie Khoikhoi, I performed. So I'm like, wait a minute, I always want to be on that list of performing for Eddie Khoikhoi or Eddie Khoikhoi seeing you. So, you know, I just thought, you know, okay, let me give it a go. It's either a yes or a no. So luckily it was a yes. And I emailed him 3 o'clock on a Saturday morning. And I didn't expect him to come back to me. You know, who emails someone Saturday and 3?
No, Eddie does. I've gotten a lot of emails from him. Thank you so much. And I wish you the best of luck. We're definitely going to be keeping an eye on you. And on the stage as well, in the Funny Festival. Now, if you want to catch Justin in action, then you are in luck, because we are giving away sets of double tickets to the Cape Town Funny Festival at the Baxter worth 340 Rand. Simply SMS the keyword Express, your name and city to 33728. T's and C's apply and can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za. Danilo, over to you.
Yes, coming up after the break, South Africa, I'm so excited because maybe you could be winning yourself a home right here on Afternoon Express when our home starts just after this. Win a home on Afternoon Express, where 3 design contestants are turning 3 empty properties at Valdevie Estate in the Cape Winelands into dream homes using finishes provided by Caesarstone and Plascon. Vote for your favorite and you could win. Today is the big day that we reveal the final products of our design contest.